Okay, I just realized this. You grew up in Singapore.
Yeah,
Okay,
I moved to
tell me-
Singapore when I was 4.
And then how many years were you there for?
I was there for 6 years.
Holy cow.
Yeah, and I loved it. It was just the most beautiful place to be brought up. So eclectic, so many different religions, types of people, food, and all in one place. It's an incredible, incredible place.
Have you been back since, or?
I went back once, and it is so rapid in its change. It was so different already. I haven't been back, but I'm hoping that, work will take me there again.
Well, this goes out to Singapore, so if you have any shout outs to your
Orchard Street!
Shopping on Orchard Street.
Shopping on Orchard
having a
Street.
Hainanese chicken. Okay, now I gotta ask. So we're gonna jump. Going from Singapore to how does one get to Australia on a set of Wolverine? What is this journey that you went on to get to this awesome Hollywood tentpole of a film?
When I moved back to Texas from Singapore had just the most amazing school system. They had arts and were so influential to me because every day I would be doing something creative. So when I got back to Houston, that was just a natural sort of machine in me to want to be creative. And Texas is really competitive, and so they had drama tournaments, and I got really heavily involved in these sort of bizarre drama tournaments, and knew that my mother was like, you need a degree. And I was like, well, a degree in acting or a degree in drama, okay. So Juilliard was sort of the school that I had my eye on, and I worked really hard and got into it, and yeah, trained there. My first job out of the bat was actually I played Ophelia to Liev Schreiber's Hamlet, and then it was just sort of, taken off since then.
Was it nice to kind of reunite with him on the set of
We had a great time, and it's so interesting bringing theater background into this, blockbuster movie, because we were really able to sort of contain those big archetypal emotions because we all had, stage training, which is such a physical thing. I think it was really important in this movie for me to have had that experience.
Okay, Hugh is also of the stage background too.
Yep.
Did you guys break out into song at any point during emotional scenes? Was there a duet of Tonight or
He hasn't serenaded me that much. That's something that I may need to address. I haven't had enough song in this whole process. But it's not over yet, so we'll see.
What was the call like when they told you that you had this part, and how does one prepare? Because these other guys beefed up and totally became these monsters of for film. How does as the girl in the film, how do you prepare
I had the call that said that it told me that I got the job, and the plane ride to New Zealand, it was a matter of hours in between them. And before I knew it, I was on top of the most majestic, beautiful cliff making out with Hugh Jackman. And it was great.
Life. It's a tough
It was a tough life.
To see Hugh in his natural glory, I gotta ask, so many women don't have the opportunity to be that close to a body like that. Right?
Hopefully they're gonna see this movie and feel like they're that close. If we get it right, all the women are gonna be very happy.
You're doing them proud.
Yeah, right?
So, in the world of comic books and stuff, characters like yours may come back, for whatever reasons and stuff. Do you know if there's a possibility that...
I'm not sure, and I think they're keeping that pretty tight under wraps, what they're gonna do,
Do you have any ideas of if, not that anything happens to your character, I'm just saying, if there's a sequel, how would you kind of write yourself back into to the surroundings?
Interesting. I haven't thought about that, actually. Well, hopefully there would be more smooching involved.
Awesome. Thank you very much. And once
Thank you.
again, for Singapore, this is awesome.
Yeah,
I totally enjoyed
so
this.
great.
Great.